What's up, you guys? It is your girl, Natalie Butler, captain of Avon Team Believers and future goal leader with Avon. So before I start this off, yes, you guys, I am so excited, you guys. Like, I don't know, like I woke up and I was like, this is going to be a great idea. So I would like to introduce the Skin So Soft social challenge, right? And as you guys can see, I got a little bit creative with this PowerPoint, right? Y'all see the green? I'm trying to play with the Skin So Soft. I probably missed that point, but hey, it is what it is. So let's actually just hop into what this challenge is. But before I get started, please understand that this challenge is for my team and my team only. This is not something that Avon Corporate is doing. If the person, like, let's say you know another Avon representative off in, I don't know, Puerto Rico or Canada or something like that, they will not be able to participate in this challenge because you have to be within my first, second, third, fourth, or fifth generation in order to participate in this challenge. So if you do not actually get an email personally from me, that probably means that you are not eligible for this challenge, unfortunately. As I do try to send emails weekly to my entire team. All right. So now that we have got that disclosure out the way, let's just hop into this actual presentation. So first things first, let's just talk about marketing versus sales. And this is going to be our definition, right? For Avon representatives for our team. Like, this is how I want us to move and operate in the future, right? From this point on. All right. So marketing is reaching out to your audience and addressing their specific concerns and needs, right? So you want to make sure that people can feel as though you actually understand them. No one likes for you to talk over them. No one likes to actually try to talk to somebody about an issue and realize that that person doesn't care because they're just trying to sell them on something, right? So when you are marketing to people, you actually want them to want your results, right? You want to be like, oh my goodness, I want that. Her hair has gotten so long. Oh my God, look at how her skin is cleared up. I want that. Like, this is how you become an effective marketer. You want people to put themselves in your position, in your shoes. You want them to actually say, hey, these are the results that I've been longing for. This is what I want, right? And you want to show them that you can help them achieve those results, right? Now, selling is just the act of closing the deal. This is where you present to them, you tell them how much it costs, and you get them to agree to pay, right? So you're going to actually ask for the payment. But what I've noticed is a lot of people are actually selling without the marketing aspect, okay? So before you can close the deal, people have to know what's in it for them in order for them to happily provide their credit card information. So not what's in it for you. Nobody cares what's in it for you, you guys. They don't care if you get a bonus. They really don't. They want to make sure that the product is going to deliver the results that they actually need. So this is where you're going to become of service to your target audience, to your friends, to your family, right? You're actually going to provide them with value, right? So it's not just me, 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 me. Nobody cares about you. Sorry, I know that was probably a hard hit there, but no one really does, right? When it comes down to giving off your money, people like to protect their money at every single chance that they can get. Like, you guys have seen how certain things are going on. Like, you saw that all of the Payless stores are closing. Victoria's Secret just recently said that they're going to close 53 of their stores. Elf Cosmetics are going to close all of their stores. I recently saw a story about 3 Sonic locations in Ohio where their entire staff walked out of these 3 locations, okay? So when it comes down to it, people are going to safeguard and protect their money. So in order for them to want to give up their money, they want to see exactly what's in it for them. Just point blank, period, all right? So you have to learn the concept of marketing. And that's actually what the purpose of this challenge is about, you guys. So I want to teach you guys and show you guys how you can become a more effective marketer without going to school, right? I want to teach you guys how you can do this, and we're going to keep this as simple as possible, right? So the point of this is to get you to creating your own content. So if you guys follow me on any social media platform, you will see that I never upload a stock image, right? You will see that I'm always talking to people and I'm always building relationships, okay? So I want you to get to creating your own content, because once you start creating your own content, it's going to become more, what's the word? simple to you, more easy, less complicated? I don't know. You put the word that you want. But as you start to do this, you guys, it is going to become second nature. Maybe that's where I want to go with this, you guys. And I'm sorry, like if you hear that little thong, I have my Apple Watch on and I probably should have muted the notifications, but I am already in this presentation, you guys. So we're just going to keep it rolling. All right. So we also want you to be able to separate yourself from everyone else. There are hundreds of thousands of Avon representatives. No kidding, right? So what's going to be the difference between you posting your stock image and the next person posting their stock image? I don't know, but to me, it doesn't look like much of a difference. Like y'all both posting the same exact stuff, probably using the same wording or close to the same. So what that means is no one is going to gravitate to you. They're just gonna be like, oh, okay, just flip through the page like it's just a standard catalog. No, you want them to actually be gravitating towards you. You are an all-star. You are your own person, right? Your words are so much more powerful than you think. So use your words and your experience to actually influence people, you guys. You're doing it every single day. Like if you went to a restaurant and that restaurant gave you horrible service, you would tell all your friends, and guess what? Your friends would not go to that restaurant. So now we're just not going to focus on the negative. We're going to do this a little bit more positive, okay? So it's going to be the same concept. So I want you to separate yourself from everyone else, right? We're not going to use stock images. We're not going to tell people to buy from us because telling people to buy from you is selling. That's when you're closing the deal. But nobody cares about paying for it if they were never interested in the first place. All right? I want you to be able to have fun with your Avon business. This is all about selling yourself and selling your personality. Technically, it really doesn't matter what you're selling, you guys. It could be Avon, it could be a different direct sales company, it could be your own business that you started from the ground up. But you want to be able to have fun with your business. You want to express yourself. And as you begin to become more comfortable with the actual business and the products, you guys, it's actually going to show. You're going to actually get a sense of confidence, right? So maybe you're struggling because you're not confident. You don't know what to say. So we're going to practice this, you guys. This is the point of this activity. Now, as you start to have more fun in your business, you're going to see that you're going to start making more sales in your actual business. And because we are focusing on social, right? That's the point of the Skin So Soft social challenge. You guys, you're going to actually encourage online ordering. Why? Because you're going to be positioning. Y'all, I'm talking so fast and I'm so excited. I'm sorry. Let me slow this down for a second. You're going to be positioning yourself and your business online. So you are actually going to get those eyeballs online. And if you already have them looking at your business online, now we can move to the actual close. So if you are not doing this, you definitely want to be engaging and meeting new people every single day online. You don't want to keep talking to the same people over and over again, right? If they're not interested, they're not interested. Like there's this human psychology structure, right? Where we have a sense to belong. And some people want to see other people do it before they can actually do it. And I know this sounds crazy, but some people just like to hop on the bandwagon. They want that reassurance that everything is okay. So you'll see that some people weren't even interested, but they did it just because they saw so and so did it, right? They just want to feel like they belong. They want to feel like they were able to also help you get to that next level because that other person did it, all right? So it's a psychology factor here. Now, what is going to happen once you start to create your own content, you guys? People will start reaching out to you about your business. Like, how awesome is that? Like, who wants somebody to reach out to you and say, hey, I want to know more about whatever product you were marketing at that time? And the second concept of this, you guys, is you're going to develop a list of people with whom you can actually engage. So this is going to be the people who comments on that post, the people who like that post. Now you know that you have their attention. So don't be afraid to actually reach out to them, build the relationship, thank them for actually liking that post, right? And see if there's an opportunity for you to help them. Now here's the deal. Maybe you haven't heard this before. Maybe you have. But I felt like it was important to actually emphasize. Facts tell, stories sell. Most people can't relate to facts. honestly, when was the last time you really said, you know what, because 99% of people had great results, so I'm going to get it. Like, was that really the reason why you bought the last thing you bought? Like, when somebody reads off a stat, do you even listen to the rest of what they have to say? Like, when they say, oh, 99% of people, did you just stop listening right there? Or did you actually say, I'm going to purchase this because 99%? Or maybe in the back of your head, are you the person who thinks, well, 0.1% didn't get the result, and I'm probably going to be the 0.1? Like, most people don't relate to that because when it comes down to it, it's just a number. Most of us aren't, people in the mathematical field. We're not dealing with statistics every day. We're not dealing with those type of things. So when it comes down to throwing out those numbers, they really don't affect us. We're like, okay, I don't know 99% of people. Like, who is 99? Like, we just don't have that connection. But stories sell, right? Stories elicit emotion. When you can tell somebody a story, they experience that wave of emotion right there with you. They understand when you're upset. They understand when you're happy. They understand, right, when you are able to solve an actual problem. And as you start to tell that story, you guys, they're going to start putting themselves in that position. Maybe they're going to tweak it a little bit for their personal experience, but they're going to be thinking about this the whole time, and they're going to remember how you made them feel, right? Like Maya Angelou once said that. She said that people don't remember necessarily what you say, but they remember how you made them feel, right? So you want to make people feel through your marketing. And this is also going to be important when you are just posting, right? Because we're not always going to be posting about our business, but when you're posting in general, you guys, if you're posting a bunch of negative stuff, if you're posting a bunch of, you know, personal stuff, like you're going through like some type of heartbreak or something like that, people are going to remember that too. And if they get the sense that you only complain, sometimes they're not going to take you seriously. So you do want to kind of watch out for the content that you're posting because it can be counterproductive, okay? So if you're posting something negative, try to include the silver lining, right? Now, back to the actual slide. People may not be in the position to buy from you at that very moment, but they will remember you when they are. So don't think about the immediate response and don't think that, oh, you made this post today and no one is actually reaching out to you, so it's not going to work. Like, no one is ever going to just open up to you and tell you, like, girl, I just had an overdraft fee on my account. My car is at risk of getting a repo. They're not really going to tell you all of that. So don't expect, people to open up to you and tell you like, hey, I'm going to do this when I get this situated. Like, most people aren't going to do that. They're going to keep that information private. And you're probably going to like that they kept that information private anyway. So just remember that facts tell, stories tell, and your stories are going to actually resonate with them, right? When you're telling the story, you're going to elicit emotion and they're going to remember how you made them feel, and they're going to want those very same results that you were able to achieve. So let's just talk about the contest dates, rules, those things, right? So today is technically Sunday, March 3rd. This contest will run for 1 week, you guys. So from Monday, March 4th through Monday, March 11th, I will pick a winner at the very end of the business day, 9 p.m., okay? And no stock photos. Like I said, nobody relates to a stock photo. So if you're using stock photos right now, please try not to. Nobody relates to that. All right. But you can use live video. So if you're on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, you can do live video. You can also do a pre-recorded video if you don't want to go live, or you can use a picture. So the point is for you to actually show an actual photo, right? If you're going to tell people it's so awesome and amazing, people are going to want to see you with it. Point blank, period. No other way around it, you guys. So when you're using this video or picture, show your actual application of the product, or give tips, tricks, and hacks, right? So hacks, because this is the reason why I chose Skin So Soft, is because so many people have so many different uses for it. So you can actually just pop into Google, like, Skin So Soft uses or application, and you'll probably find a list of like 100+ things that you can use it for. So those things would be considered a hack or a tip or a trick. So you can share that with your audience, okay? Now, this is the key. You can do this as many times as you like in this 1 week time period, you guys. The point is quality over quantity, right? So as you get started, maybe you're not happy with your very first post, right? Or maybe you got the response that you weren't expecting, or maybe you felt like, oh, I could have done better with this. That's okay. I want you to get better, right? Practice makes perfect, and consistency is key. So we don't want to fill our timeline up with just marketing and sales. So you do want to find a blend between personal and business, right? Remember the 80/20 rule. But if you are doing that much content where you can actually fix this in, I want you to practice. I want you to get more comfortable with telling your personal story, okay? Then I want you to actually upload it to your social media platform of choice, right? Some people prefer Facebook, some people prefer Instagram, some people prefer Twitter, whatever. What I want you to do is tag me in the post or screenshot it and send it to me. I just want to see it, right? Like, you can't tell me, Natalie, I made this amazing post, and then I ask you to see it, and you're like, oh, no, it's gone. Like, I'm like, oh, well, like, how can I measure that, right? And as you're doing this, you guys, what you're going to remember, or what you're going to see, is that you're going to start to get more eyeballs on your content, not just for that post, but in general. More people are going to be interested and intrigued, and they're going to actually follow you, okay? So you're going to start to build up an audience as long as you continue to provide value. And so your value is going to be showing how to do something. It's going to be sharing the benefits. It's going to be sharing the tips, tricks, and hacks, okay? It's not going to be buy from me or go to my online store. Okay, sorry, it's not going to work that way. I wish it was that simple, but it's not. However, by you telling your own personal story, guess what? It's going to be very simple because you don't even have to remember any facts. And remember, stories sell. So here are some applications that I suggest that you get just so you can come up with something that's going to be eye-catching, something that's going to be cute if you like the word cute. If you don't like the word cute, then I'm sorry. I like the word cute, so I'm going to use it. But you want to have an application that can help you create something so that way it expresses your personality. So there's TikTok, there's Snapchat, there's Facebook, there's Instagram, and there's Boomerang. Now, I like to do Boomerang because you can make like these little quick, like 7-second like videos where it like kind of just repeats in a loop or whatever. But I use everything but TikTok. But if you have TikTok, you can use that. Some of you guys, kids probably already use TikTok, so you can tell them to help you use TikTok for your business. All right. So here's a special note. You can use Facebook or Instagram stories to upload your picture or your video, to customize it, to edit it. So you guys have seen where I put like words on videos, where I actually put music with the video, where I put like just like a different background with the pictures. I use Facebook and Instagram stories to do that. So you can do that as well, and you can upload it to your story, but I also want you to upload it to your profile or your page. So if you're using a Facebook business page, I want you to upload it there. If you're using a profile such as Instagram, I want you to upload it there. You want the content to remain permanent, okay? You don't want it to disappear in 24 hours like it would with the stories feature, okay? Now, here are some idea suggestions, of course, because I didn't want to just leave you guys hanging, all right? So you could actually upload a picture of your skin looking so beautiful, so soft, so moist, right? With the Skin So Soft on apply, and you could put a cute little caption like, "Oh my God, my skin just feels so amazing." Most people are like, "What? What are you using? Your skin does look amazing, right?" So they're gonna probably reach out to you, all right? You could do a video of you pouring the Skin So Soft bath oil into your actual bath water. Or you could do a video of you applying it after. You could do a story about how the product has helped your skin over time. Or you can give other tips and tricks. So an example of this, you guys, is I made a story. Well, I shared a story. Let me not say I made a story because it was the truth. But I shared a story of how I used our Skin So Soft bath oil and bath oil spray on my puppy. So I uploaded this to my Facebook business page as well as my blog. So the long story short, you guys, I rescued a 7-week-old puppy from a house that had 17 dogs. When I got him home, I realized that he was infested with fleas. Ew, I know. I'm not ashamed. Like, I'm ashamed. Like, I'm not proud, okay? But what I learned was he was too young to get a flea treatment. So I used our Skin So Soft bath oil, which most people have been known to use this to help with mosquitoes during the summertime. But I used that on him to actually kill the fleas. So now my puppy is 19 months old. He just turned 19 months old on Friday, you guys, and he has never had a flea treatment. And the only thing that I use is our Skin So Soft bath oil and bath oil spray on him, okay? So I shared that with my friends, and I shared it on my social media. Right now, of course, I have the disclaimer because it's not advertised as a flea treatment, but it's a beauty hack, right? This is where we show the multiple uses of things, and it's worked. Like, this is how I sold the Skin So Soft bath oil. Now, here's the deal. You are not limited to just the bath oil. So if you are if you gravitate more towards the bath oil spray, if you gravitate more towards the gelled body oil, maybe it's the body lotion, maybe it's the body wash. I don't care, you guys. I just it's as long as the Skin So Soft, right? We're gonna use Skin So Soft because it's the most popular item. It's one of the more staple items that Avon is known for, so it's a little bit of an easier sale. But also at the same time, I chose Skin So Soft because most of you joined with the $25 kit and you got the bath oil in there for free. Now, if you did not use the bath oil, maybe you sold it, which is great. I applaud you. There is an opportunity to actually get a sample of it in your back office. So you can do the Skin So Soft samples, and that will include the body wash, that would include the body lotion, as well as the bath oil. So if you have not tried it, you can actually get a sample of it, you guys, and try it. All right. So I want you to actually try the products because you want to be a product of the product. When you actually use the product, you don't have to focus so much on selling. Now you're just going to be sharing your experience. And when you're sharing your experience, you're going to be marketing. You see what we just did there? So, of course, if you guys have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to me. Like, if you want me to help you, I can help you. Like, don't consider it cheating. I won't. But if you want to actually just reach out, get some tips, get some tricks, run an idea past me, that's perfectly fine, you guys. Remember, I am here to actually help you. And of course, we are here at our final slide. And as I like to close things out, you guys, if you are not a current Avon representative, maybe you are an Avon customer and don't necessarily know how you stumbled across this video, but you like to see a current Avon brochure, or you would even like more information on how you can become an Avon representative, be sure to visit my digital business card at beautybosswins.com. Catch you guys later. Thank you so much for watching, and can't wait to see who actually wins this social media challenge.